Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time I'm watching this. I much appreciate it. I was playing on, so I play on, I'm on the West Coast, right, for my Darktide server. And I can play on the East Coast fairly easily. It's only like a 20 ping difference, really no difference about the gameplay. I played on, cause I'm gonna be real, I just wanted to see how, if there was any difference in the internet. That's really what I wanted to check. Just kind of like, oh, I wonder if it'll be noticeable. It wasn't. But I don't know what my East Coast fellows. What did you do to the AI director? Why is it so angry? That thing was ruthless on the East Coast. West Coast, we're chilling compared to what y'all got running over there. I played like 10 games on East Coast, and I was getting sent the goddamn. It made Isfan 3 look like a walk in the park. What happened? Anyway, the build we are running today is sort of a bit of a classic build for me. This was my favorite build before the new runes or the new talent trees came in, which was the Bully, or Bull Butcher, the Mach 3. We have sprint efficiency and damage to unyielding enemies, so like monstrosities, reapers, bulwarks, stuff like that. Good stats on it. I wish my penetration was a bit higher, but you know what? I'm sure a lot of women have said that about me. Anyway, we have Savage Sweep and Slaughterer, which are pretty solid things, blessings. And then we have the classic Mach 2 Ripper Gun with Fire Frenzy and Cavalcade, reload speed, and infested enemy damage. Now for our talents, we have Heavyweight, Linchpin, Smash 'em, Furious, Best Defense, Big Friendly Rock, Slam, Indomitable, Stomping Boots, and Pulverize. We also have Batter, Go Down and Grab Hard Knocks, Stay Close, Attention Seeker, Towering Presence, Payback Time. Then we have Won't Give In, No Pushover, so good. Feeling the Pain, all 4 seconds, Feeling the Pain. Now you may be asking, excuse you, Mr. YouTuber, why don't you have Delight and Destruction if you're taking both Pulverize and Batter? And I say that is a valid question. And as much as the damage resistance is nice, you do get a lot of toughness regeneration in this build. Having increased regeneration with 50% by incoherency, plus increasing the size of our coherency. Plus we have a lot of toughness back for our heavies. And then I have 90% toughness regeneration speed. So the damage resistance is nice, but it wasn't something I really felt like I needed to push in. But if you like the damage resistance, go right ahead. Towering Presence, honestly, you don't really need it that much. But yeah, that's the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alrighty, and we're in. Now, I will be the first one to say that the knife, for the Ogryn at least, has somewhat fallen off the food chain. Simply because, before the knife was really good because the Ogryn didn't have that many melee weapons, right? The knife was good because it gave you good horde clear, as well as having the option to do decent damage to character start enemies with a fully charged. But now the Ogryn has better weapons, like the pickaxe, and a lot of the perks favor more blunt weapons for the Ogryn. So the knife kind of has fallen off, at least for me. But I still love the knife. I still love it. I think it's super fun. It's nice to have a lot of movement speed on the Ogryn, and the knife helps you with that. But yeah, the pickaxe is probably objectively the Ogryn's best weapon. Other than the slab shield, which I think is the Ogryn's objective best weapon, but below that's probably the pickaxes. And the Ripper Gun, I think the Ripper Gun is just... I don't know what the best ranged weapon for the Ogryn is. They're all good. Weakest one's probably like not including some Machs. Like I think the other 2 Machs of the Ripper Gun are kind of shit compared to the Mach 2. But like, not going into Machs, probably the weakest one objectively is probably the Grenadier Gauntlet. But the Ogryn is very fortunate in his very few weapons that all his weapon pool is quite good, unlike some of the other rejects whose weapons vary in strength. Like the head-on or auto rifle. Well, certain Machs of that are kind of an issue, but like, I must say the braced auto guns are pretty much redundant. If you're wondering why I'm not moving, it's because I was drinking my tea. Yeah, the braced auto guns are... I get the idea. I don't know, it just kind of falls flat. Because they don't do the... Like, objectively, the difference between the braced autogun and a heavy stubber is negligible. But it's just like every other weapon hip fires better than the braced autoguns. At least, well, any of the automatic weapons, right? Oh, so the optimal combo for the Mach 3 knife is you do light into a heavy, and then light. It gives you the most clear. Because if you go heavy into heavy, you get the overhead strike, which isn't the best against hordes. So you do light into heavy. Whoops, I fucked it up. Light. Why am I... There we go. Yeah, you do light into heavy. I guess probably what happened there is I probably didn't cancel the combo, so it kept doing the overhead. Yeah, I'm assuming the update's going to come out on the 30th with the 2nd anniversary, or the 2-year anniversary of Darktide, which is this next 30th, on November 30th. So, my hopes for the update, one, obviously, new weapons. I don't know if there'll be a new map. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the Havoc game mode. That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. My positioning is a bit wrong. There we go. God damn it. Combo end. But I'm really hoping that the Ogryn gets a new gun. I mean, I'm assuming the Ogryn will get a new gun. Some people are saying that the Ogryn's going to get a new gun. But, you know, I'm just going to drop down. No point in me being up there, really. Oh, here's the modifier, by the way. Oh, whoops. Swap weapon. Whoa, you might go Ragers. I think I bust out one of these dealer Ragers. Oh my god. Ooh. Ouch. That fucking hurt. Yeah. Obviously, like, the one that's being floated around is the stub rifle. And there's also some data mine weapons I hope we see. Like, I'm hoping we get a long last, right? Some sort of two-handed like, not another, like, obviously there's the Eviscerator for two-handed swords, but I want a two-handed power sword, or even just, like, even if it's not a power sword, if it's just a two-handed sword that's not like a chain sword or anything, for the Zealot, I'd love that. And like a two-handed force sword for the Psyker. Or something. Maybe like a vibro knife. Vibro knife would be cool. It'd be just like a little mini chainsword, you know? My positioning in my chair right now is wrong, and I can't identify as to why. A vibro knife, long las, Melta, obviously. Ow, Jesus Christ, man. I just healed, fuck you. I love this mission because you get to hear Morrow crashing out. Any mission that lets me hear Morrow crash out is, or not Morrow, Wolfer crash out is a good one. I missed. Alright. Oh, what? That didn't kill? Upsetting. Obviously, another thing that's nice is the uppercut on the knife is quite potent. I was really hoping that hitbox would linger enough for the, ow. For the mutant. Oh my god, dog. Hold on, while I'm being... Something about my posture is wrong. It's fucking my brain up. Oh, okay, buddy. I was not in the flames. Oh, you're alive. Okay, stop punching me, please. Luckily, we have a lot of revive speed as well. All my curios have maxed out revive speed, toughness regen, and an extra 15% HP. Oh my god, doggy. Get the doggy off me. Ay, carombos. Alright. Alright, somewhat fixed my posture a little bit. Not even my posture, it's just my chair. I don't know. Like, I'm not sitting in it right. You know what I'm saying? Something about it is wrong. I don't like our veteran's name. That's actually rather cringe to have a name like that. Like, go to the gym, buddy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone wants the Melta, everyone wants... I'd like to do force staves for the Psyker, although I generally have no clue, like, what they would do. I always thought of one, like, just like kind of a... I think some, like, a shotgun one would be good, but then it's like, I don't know how they do that. I don't know how that Rager was hitting me from there. Get up, nerd. Ouch. Alrighty. Woo. There we are. Yeah, I've probably been told this before, but do mutants count as unyielding or do they count as maniacs? They count as maniacs, right? Yeah, no, they're maniacs. No, because in the I'm pretty sure in the meat grinder they're labeled as maniac. If I remember correctly. Alright. Alright. I've been playing Rogue Trader again. Ouch. Fucking rude. And I completely did not remember where I was, but I'm on the hunting grounds, which was the Yurlet quest, where you have to talk to Caligos Winterscale to not murder the Eldari, so you can help Yurlet find with like complete her path. I'm in chapter 4 essentially. And I tried to install some mods because I wanted to install a Romance Cassia mod as a female character. But I have no clue what these like instructions are leaving out in all these videos and stuff. I'm following it to the T. The mods are not installing. So that's lovely. Heretic skull over there. Oh. Wait, no, there's always a ramp there. I'm stupid. Alright. Glad that shove kind of lasted as long as it did. Later, dude. Oop. Oh, I missed. Bad gun or no gunning. Alright. So yeah, I got into combat with some Eldari. First time they showed up with Eldari Rangers, and my Rogue Trader, Sister Argenta, and Yurlet went down almost immediately. But once again, actually Abelard, no, Abelard went down too, because he was in the, it was, even though we snuck up on them, it was one of those situations where they counted as an ambush, so I didn't get to position my boys. Abelard got minced first because he got murdered. He got shot by like all 5 or 4 or 5 of the Eldari Rangers, and you know, as juicy as he is, that's a lot of fucking damage. And he went down. Then my Rogue Trader went down. I almost said Inquisitor, because obviously I'm playing my PNG, my channel avatar, if you will, but obviously Rogue Trader instead of an Inquisitor. And then my Inquisitor went down, or my Rogue Trader went down. Yurlet went down shortly after, but she did like take one with her essentially. Then Argent went down because they couldn't get to the last guy's position. It was just a bit awkward, and she got minced. Oh no, audio, stop bugging out, audio. Well, hopefully the audio fixes itself. It's barrel explosions that cause it, so maybe one will fix it. I think a barrel explosion genuinely fixed it. Amazing. So yeah, but Maharzai and Ulfar just took 0 fucking damage. Well, Maharzai dodged every shot, and Ulfar took like 13 damage from each of the rifles that was doing like 80 to anyone else that wasn't Ulfar. Very funny. I need to do Ulfar's quest to find his power axe. Yeah. Finish your Let's Quest. I want to do another playthrough with some mods. One of them being the Romance Cassia one. It's a shame that I couldn't Romance Cassia. Look, I get it. There are people that are gay and straight, and those straight, and those people exist. But in my video game, let me smooch whoever I want as whoever I want. God damn it! I want my weird fish wife. Off me! Stop shoveling me. Through the wall? Rude. First of all. Now the knife isn't the worst against maulers because they do have a, although they don't, the knife doesn't cleave through them, they do have a fleshy bit, obviously. As only their heads are covered in, they only got buckets on their head. I will say I did play a Maelstrom that was only Scav faction, like mostly melee. Now that's fine, but I was running this build and I didn't check the modifier. Now, with the knife, you can deal with a crusher decently okay, right? It takes a little bit, but you can do it. But when there's 3 crushers, the knife, doesn't do too well. Nice you. Someone grab that med pack? I hope so. I'm gonna assume so. My lingering rock got the poxburster. I missed. Oh, that would hurt. Slice down the back like that. Thank you, veteran. Holy shit. I almost killed my zealot. That was close. not want to be in this corner. Oh, my Zealot is fucking alive. Zealot moment. It's gonna use my light attacks here to just cleave through them. Don't need to apply bleed to these guys, really. Alright. Yeah. And then now I'm in the homunculus. I talked to the Eldari and Winterscale and essentially said, hey, Winterscale, I'll give you a reach around if you give me a reach around. If you leave these Eldaris alone. And he was like, yeah, sure. Apparently I was also fucking Heinrich. I didn't remember fucking Heinrich. I'm not, like, I think I vaguely remember when you can fuck him. But apparently me and Heinrich were fucking. I know me and Jay Hadari were fucking. But I did not realize I was also in Heinrich's pants. I completely forgot. I like Heinrich. He's cool. If that explosion had hit me, I would have been very upset. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, cube. So yeah, now I'm in the homunculus's cave, or homunculus's laboratory, and this is part of Adira's quest, I think, or maybe it kind of bugged out because her quest is also on the Nameless Star with, or it's in the same system, so I think it might have bugged out because it made me take Adira. I mean, she might be part of the homunculus laboratory thing. I don't know, but I don't think so. Also, is Orcstorm Survivor, did they change this? I remember it saying without anyone dying. Did they change it to just without me dying specifically, Smile? Because if so, that's much easier. And that's like a little, now, easier in a good way, I'd say, because like, sometimes you just get people who are trolls. There's a dammy stem around here, right? Now what's nice about unyielding damage, because obviously it's monstrosity damage, but it does actually do quite a bit of damage with the bleed, especially if you get the bleed stacks up. There was a few times where I killed like 4 or 5 monstrosities, just like I finished them off with the bleed alone when they had like about a quarter or like a tenth of their, like eighth of their HP left. They just bled out from all the stacks I put on them. Very nice. Oop. Punch. Oh, vaguely reminds me. I was in a small streamer, this chat. I can't remember her name. It's like K Orc. She's an Orc streamer, Orc VTuber. She was playing Darktide. Oh. I was kind of hoping that wasn't aimed at me. And there was someone in the chat. There was like some people in small streamer chats. I'm like, act very strange. And I don't mean that to like insult them in a way. It's just like their demeanor is very like. And I wonder if this is how they are in big streamer chats, and maybe it's just hard to see because they're not noticed. They get like oddly personal in small streamer chats, and it's like, okay, buddy. Like for example, this person was like, this streamer was playing a game that wasn't Darktide at the time. He was playing like, the game I could only be described as the plot of Dune 2. You're a little gribbly. It's like a Dead by Daylight style, like play versus your friend style game. And the stream was Helldivers, Worms. I can't remember that. It was like Worm something. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta lock in. Thanks for saving me, Mutant. Actually, quite nice of you. Thank you for saving me again, Mutant. Actually, quite nice of you. Curse you for damning me, Mutant. Anyway, she was playing Helldivers, Darktide, and Worms. right? Kind of a triple whammy stream. And for some reason, this chatter was like, oh, I guess this game can replace Darktide or Helldivers, ... I hate ellipses. I hate ellipses. I hate them. Don't use ellipses. Like, the only time I ever use ellipses is if I'm, like... I don't know. I don't even know what... Like, if I'm, like have to break up a sentence in some way. And, like, ellipses fit the term. Like, or if I'm, like... examining a pause within a quote or something, maybe I'll put the ellipses sometimes. But man, I hate ellipses. And then the streamer, obviously, just talking to the chat, was like, "Oh no, we'll be doing all three. Do you want to join us on?" And since it was like they were a member of the stream, so it was like, "Do you want to join?" And the thing, we got members gaming, and they were like, no, I'll just wait for Darktide or Helldivers. I was thinking about not even joining the stream today. It's like, what? Who are you? Who do you think you are? Is this some ego or just a lack of, like... I don't... That was just an insane thing to say. Like, if that was... I'm gonna be real. Bless that little streamer's heart. I would have been... I probably would have said something about it. I was like, oh, well, good thing I'm not streaming for you, asshole. Good thing the stream's not for you, buddy. It's like absolutely insane thing to say. Yeah, that was just the craziest thing to read. I don't know. I thought there was a bulwark there. Getting rescued to getting mutant immediately. That's truly the Darktide experience. Don't walk around the flame, walk through the flame. Very rude. Yeah, I just thought of that and I was like, there's a certain way that people talk, and the best way I could describe it is like online, and the best way I could describe it, they chat like how the kind of the meme about Redditors talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it gets. Like, oh, I wouldn't even think about opening a stream today. You know, like, and like, I'm sure like most of these people are nice, but most of that, like, you also see it in like a bunch of memes about like Discord people and the way they talk. It's like, I can't really think. The examples don't work for auditory, but I'm sure you've seen the memes about how, people on Discord talk sometimes. It's very like, I don't know a way to describe it. It's very like exposition heavy way, or like very like, it's to the point where it's like it feels artificial, Because the way I chat on Discord is pretty much how I talk in real life, right? But in the way, like, I don't know, it's so strange. And once again, I fucking hate ellipses. I hate them. I hate ellipses. I've never had a good encounter with someone who uses ellipses. And like, I'm not gonna say there aren't a time and a place for ellipses. You can make ellipses work. But I think I accidentally double dipped. Yeah, holy fuck, I hate ellipses. Don't hate the people who use them, I just kind of hate the notion of them. I don't know, just because it just feels like... it feels like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's what it feels like when I see ellipses, right? Ow. You know? Time to shine, or get killed. One of the two. That also reminds me, that just woke up a memory, me repeating Marl's line. We were watching a movie. I was at Christmas with my now divorced side of family. With my uncle on that side of the family, who was a bit of a dick. Anyway, we were watching a Christmas movie. It's Christmas time, and I can't remember the movie. All I remember is that there's a line where... Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, feel no pain's getting a tick. Sorry, one second. I'll finish my story in a second. I gotta lock in. By lock in, I mean hit my button. Anyway. I cannot remember the name of the movie, but it was a Christmas film, and there's a scene where I think it was the daughter of the main character, essentially, it was like kind of a funny scene where it's like, oh, you better be back for Christmas, and kind of like a funny joke way, and I kind of repeated that, because I was like 6 or 7 or 8 at the time, and I repeated it because I thought it was funny, and I laughed. And the divorced side of family uncle said, we all fucking heard what it said, just shut up and watch the movie. I was like, what? Rude. Anyway. Very bad side of that family. The more I think about that side of the family, it's like, wow. I mean, okay, to be fair, my entire family sucks. I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you. Everyone outside of my immediate family are the worst. Like, a little lore. My grandmother's mom, my grandmother's the lady who raised me, she passed away, and she left us money. Because, you know, that's what grandmas do. Great-grandmas, they leave money for the people that are alive still. All that money was stolen from us by the external family. So, or by my grandmom's sister and stuff. So, that's always fun. And stuff like that. And just really just bad people all around over there. So on all sides, I had bad, like, I'm not kidding, I think everyone says that their immediate family's better, but I'm genuinely, like, that my external family are genuinely, like, bad people. I'm, like, these are, like, the whitest of white trash bad people. You know, they are not great, not good. Like, yeah, bad vibes over there. And like some of them are worse than others, but all of them are just awful. Even my birth mother's like family's an awful person. Funny enough, one of the best people in the family was in prison for 14 years. Albeit that was for drug use, not any actually violent crime, but I digress. Yeah, my dad was pretty freaking sweet. Anyway. Yeah, my biological mom is a fucking crazy lady. Although she's going blind in one eye. I saw it on her Facebook. I got my Facebook account back. Since I was getting some, like... It's kind of one of those things where every so often I'd get an email from it and say my account was locked. And I was like, someone's probably hijacked my fucking account. It's like posting weird crypto scams. I've got old people following me. I gotta get that back. Jesus. I was browsing through it, and I completely forgot I followed my birth mother. I do not. Look, I've seen my birth mother maybe twice, more than likely once. I might be imagining like one time, maybe when I was like a baby. But yeah, no. I met that lady once, and all I know is that she has 2 kids. And for a good portion of her life, I don't know if she still does this, but her job was to neuter bulls, which is like kind of a crazy ass job. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I met her once. I was like, I want to say like 11, and she did the thing that you always see in movies of like, oh, I'll see you again sometime, and then like she kept having to reschedule, quote unquote. So, although, you know, I don't know if she's necessarily a bad person. Obviously, she's not a great mother to me, but I don't know how she is with her other kids. I've met her other kids in the one time. And they were cool. I mean, they were like 7 and 6 at the time, so I wasn't gonna like come for their throats. Yeah, my family lore goes kind of crazy. My mother was the top 36th, my grandmother, I should say, was the top 36th ranked respiratory therapist in the state of California. So I think she's pretty cool. I got a bully club, nice. Alrighty. Well, that was a good game. Kind of went by fairly smoothly. I was mostly just yapping about myself. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I am not your mother, but you better brush your teeth. Now have a good one. Bye-bye.